Welcome, everyone. Today, we're plunging into the intriguing realm of aviation instruments. Whether you're an aspiring pilot or simply have a keen interest in understanding how these exceptional flying machines maintain their altitude, this comprehensive overview is designed for you. We will specifically be on the Big Six flight instruments. These are the airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, altimeter, vertical speed indicator, heading indicator, and turn coordinator. Each of these instruments plays a critical role in flight. The airspeed indicator reveals the aircraft's speed, the attitude indicator displays the plane's orientation, the altimeter reads the altitude, the vertical speed indicator reveals the rate of climb, or the heading indicator displays the aircraft's direction, and the turn coordinator indicates the rate of turn and roll of the aircraft. Their collective data is imperative for a pilot to navigate their aircraft safely and efficiently. Understanding these instruments is indeed a vital part of flying. By the end of this unit, you'll not only be familiar with the names and functions of these Big Six flight instruments, but you'll also grasp the underlying principles that enable them to work. Imagine the daring adventure of soaring through the skies with no instruments to guide you. This was the day-to-day reality for the early trailblazers of aviation. Their courageous efforts paved the way for the evolution of aircraft and their accompanying instrumentation. As these aerial machines began to evolve, the demand for reliable, accurate instruments grew in tandem. The aircraft instruments went from being simple, rudimentary tools to complex systems equipped with state-of-the-art technology. One of the earliest and most crucial instruments to be included in the cockpit was the altimeter. This device, which deployed the physics of atmospheric pressure, was not merely an accessory, but a lifeline for aviators. It allowed them to accurately gauge their altitude, a critical component of safe flight. The altimeter's importance became increasingly apparent as pilots ventured to soar higher and higher. With every additional foot of altitude, the atmospheric pressure changes, and knowing the exact height above ground level or sea level was essential to avoid collisions with high terrains and to maintain a safe flight level. Thus, the altimeter became a pivotal tool in the evolution of aircraft instruments, setting a foundation for further advancements in aviation technology. Now, let's dive deeper into the classification of aircraft instruments. They can be primarily segregated into three categories: mechanical, gyroscopic, and electrical. Mechanical instruments like altimeters, speedometers, and compasses are the backbone of an aircraft's instrument panel. These instruments provide basic flight data, like altitude, speed, and cardinal direction, allowing pilots to navigate safely and efficiently. Secondly, we have gyroscopic instruments such as the attitude indicator, heading indicator, and turn coordinator. These are central to maintaining equilibrium and direction in flight. The attitude indicator displays the aircraft's orientation related to the horizon. The heading indicator provides the aircraft's compass heading, and the turn coordinator indicates the rate of yaw, or in simpler terms, the speed at which the aircraft is turning. Lastly, we have the category of electrical instruments. These comprise things like fuel gauges, engine monitors, and temperature gauges. They monitor the aircraft's vital systems, warning the pilot of any possible malfunctions before they become critical issues. Understanding these classifications and the roles they play provides a more comprehensive picture of how each instrument assists the pilot during flight, ensuring safety and efficiency on every journey through the skies. Gyroscopes, an intriguing yet crucial component, have a pivotal role in the realm of aviation instruments. It's their inherent property of gyroscopic stability that bestows upon pilots the ability to maintain control of their aircraft in a variety of atmospheric conditions. The principle behind this is rather remarkable. Gyroscopes provide a consistent reference point that remains unaltered, irrespective of the motion of the aircraft. This allows the plane to navigate and maneuver smoothly without losing its equilibrium. Perhaps the most interesting aspect is how this stability is achieved. It all boils down to the physical law of conservation of angular momentum. A gyroscope spinning rapidly tends to maintain its axis of rotation. This makes it resistant to any force that tries to alter its orientation, hence providing stability. The result is a more streamlined flying experience, with the aircraft able to easily adjust to shifts in wind direction and speed, all thanks to the quiet, unassuming work of the humble gyroscope. Continuing on, we delve into the engine instruments. a critical pillar of aviation mechanics. Take, for instance, the tachometer. This instrument measures engine speed, painstakingly counting each revolution per minute. This is not just an arbitrary number, it's an essential metric for safe and efficient flight. It allows the pilot to keep the engine within its designed operating limits, preventing potential damage due to overspeeding. Moving on to the oil temperature and pressure gauges, these too hold paramount importance. Maintaining an optimal oil temperature is crucial for proper engine lubrication. Too hot, and the oil viscosity decreases, causing potential engine damage. On the other hand, too cold, and the oil might not circulate properly, leading to inadequate lubrication and engine wear. Also, the oil pressure gauge is a direct indicator of the oil system's health. A normal reading means the oil is efficiently circulating, while a drop in pressure can be an early warning sign of a serious engine problem. In essence, these engine instruments are not just indicators, they are the frontline defense against potential engine complications, continually monitoring engine health to ensure a safe and smooth flight. Flight instruments, the lifeline of any aircraft, are extremely crucial for the pilot to maintain control and execute safe journeys. These include the airspeed indicator, which measures the speed of the aircraft with reference to the air around it, the altimeter that displays the aircraft's altitude above sea level, and the turn and slip indicator used to maintain coordinated flight during turns. Other pivotal instruments include the vertical speed indicator, which shows the rate of climb or descent, and the attitude indicator, also known as the artificial horizon, that provides orientation relative to Earth's horizon. Notably, the attitude indicator is vital for flying under instrument flight rules when visibility is restricted. These instruments collectively work in harmony to provide critical information to the pilot, enabling them to monitor and control the aircraft's flight attitude, altitude, speed, and direction. The pilot relies heavily on these readings for crucial decisions during flight, especially in conditions where visual references are limited or non-existent. Thus, these flight instruments play an indispensable role in maintaining the safety and efficiency of any flight operation. Navigation instruments, such as the magnetic compass and heading indicator, are vital tools in aviation. A magnetic compass, true to its name, uses Earth's magnetic field to indicate direction, providing a reliable reference point for pilots. The heading indicator, on the other hand, is a gyroscopic instrument that provides a stable directional reference unaffected by aircraft pitch or roll. These instruments go a long way in streamlining the navigation process for pilots, guiding them accurately from their starting point, or point A, to their destination, or point B. They enable pilots to maintain a stable course, even in conditions of low visibility, or when flying over monotonous terrain that offers few recognizable landmarks, greatly enhancing the safety and efficiency of air travel. With the advent of technology, there have been immense advances in navigation. Innovations like the Horizontal Situation Indicator, HSI, have put an advanced spin on traditional instruments. The HSI combines the functionality of the heading indicator and VOR, VHF omnidirectional range indicator, providing a comprehensive picture of the aircraft's orientation and navigation on one dial. Another groundbreaking innovation is the moving map display, a digitized, real-time portrayal of the aircraft's location in relation to its surroundings. It provides a visually intuitive representation of the aircraft's position, course, and speed, greatly simplifying navigation and increasing situational awareness. These technological advancements have revolutionized the world of aviation, making it safer and more efficient for pilots to navigate their way from point A to point B. They continue to evolve and improve, promising an even more advanced future for air travel. In conclusion, it's important to understand that each gauge and dial in the cockpit plays a crucial role. These tools offer critical data about the aircraft's speed, altitude, temperature, fuel status, and more. They are essentially the eyes and ears of pilots, providing key details about the aircraft's condition and performance. Just imagine a pilot trying to navigate without knowing his exact altitude or speed. By helping pilots make informed decisions during flight, these gauges and dials become indispensable allies in ensuring a safe journey. Next time you find yourself glancing at the cockpit, you're not just looking at a cluster of instruments. Instead, You're peering into a carefully crafted world of intricate that converts the seemingly impossible task of flight into a manageable and navigable reality. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the skies. Here's wishing you safe travels, and may the lessons we've discovered today feed your curiosity and continue to elevate your spirit.